Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Richmond Hills Committee of Adjustment. We are gathering on lands that have been home to First Nations people from time immemorial. We acknowledge that what we now call Richmond Hill is on the treaty lands and territory of the Mississaugas of Credit First Nation and the Mississauga and Chippewa Nations of the Williams Treaty. We also recognize that we are on part of the traditional territories of the Haudenosaunee and Huron-Wendat. We would also like to acknowledge all First Nation, Inuit, and Métis people from all across North America, also known as Turtle Island, who now reside in the city of Richmond Hill. We are committed to rebuilding constructive and cooperative relationships with all. I would request the usual preamble to be read. Thank you.
Good evening. In the event of an emergency, please exit this room. Outside of the double doors are two stairwell exits. The one on the right exits to the south side of the building, and the one on the far side of the elevators exits to the main lobby. Do not use elevators or return to the building until directed. We ask all committee members, city staff, and members of the audience to please silence your cell phones. The Committee of Adjustment for the City of Richmond Hill has been appointed by Council to consider applications for minor variance and consent within the jurisdiction of the Planning Act. The chair will call the applicant to the podium to present their application and will allow members of the public to comment. When members of the public approach the podium, please do so one person at a time. Please note the public deputation form beside the podium. Please clearly write your name, address, and email address, and indicate on the form if you wish to be added to the notification list for the application you are speaking for. State your full name and address to the committee before speaking. When speaking, please address all comments through the chair. Once the committee makes a decision on an application, no further discussion is allowed inside council chambers. No one other than the applicant, the municipality, certain public bodies, and the minister will be allowed to appeal municipal decisions to the tribunal within 20 days of the making of the decision. All appeals and associated fees must be filed directly with the Secretary-Treasurer in accordance with the Planning Act. Thank you.
Thank you. Our Secretary-Treasurer is Ms. Courtney Cullum, assisted by Ms. Lisa Patera. And from Planning Department, we have Ms. Catherine Fariat this evening. Do we have any conflicts of interest this evening? No, none. Any adjournments or withdrawals? I believe there is one.
Through you, Mr. Chair, the applicant for item F, application MV 250030 for 30 Vogel Road has requested deferral from this evening's agenda.
Thank you. So we will not be hearing that application. We will now begin with our new applications for the day. We will start with agenda item A, which is application number MV 24-59 located at 51 Waldron Crescent. If you can please present that. Thank you.
Hey, Dari. I'm the owner of 51 Waldron Crescent. I'm here for the side door that we have at the side of our door, our building, and there were some concern with the city that, like over the, I think, past year, we, like with the communication with the city, we made those changes, and now we are here.
Thank you. Does anyone in the audience wish to address this application located at 51 Waldron Crescent? Seeing none. Any comments from the Planning Department?
Through you, Mr. Chair, no further comment.
Okay. And do our members wish to discuss this application? Yes, Ms. Payne. Yeah, go ahead.
So have these stairs in fact been built?
Yes.
And the heat pump on the side of the house, how will that impact access through that narrow corridor? Should there be a requirement for access to the backyard?
What heat pump?
Well, heat pump, whatever, there is a piece of equipment, I guess, I
there's
thought it
nothing.
might be a heat pump or it might be an air conditioner, whatever. It's a mechanical unit.
We moved that further back.
Yeah.
I think you're talking about AC, yeah. We moved it further back, so it's not like on the way at all.
Well, yeah, but there's a similar one on the building on the other side. And when I look at that, if I were a fire department trying to get down there to something happening in the backyard, I'm just not sure what the route would be because it seems to be blocked.
No,
I-
I mean, I don't have the picture of it, but like, it actually is not blocking it. Like you can walk, you can walk. I mean, I know like the city, the engineer from the city also came, so we talked about all those things. So based on whatever she said that we need to make changes, so we did. So that was never concern.
Thank you very much.
Just to clarify, are there only 3 steps to go down, right?
Yes,
And then 3 to go back up?
yes.
So that's how they go through.
Okay,
Just go down and up again.
okay.
Okay. Any other questions or comments before I call for a motion? Okay, I request a motion. Mr. Duretzi.
Through the chair, I would like to motion that item A on the agenda, 51 Waldron Crescent, file number MV-24-59, be approved, subject to the terms and conditions in the city staff report.
Moved by Mr. Duretzi, seconded by Ms. Payne. All in favor? It's approved. Thank you so much. So our next item is agenda item B located at 6 Sanderson Crescent. I would like to move this item to the end of the presentation, if it's okay with you. Unless our members feel that it should be deferred, which I don't personally feel it should be. So we can hear it today. Okay, good. Yeah, we'll hear it at the end. Thank you. We're going to move on to item C in the agenda now, which is application number MV25-0046, located at 41 Maryvale Crescent. If you can please present yourself.
Hello, everyone. I'm here to discuss a minor variation for 41 Maryvale Crescent. After the fact, we discovered that the cabana height is 8 inches higher than the permitted bylaw, 200 millimeters. So here we are to discuss about that.
Thank you, sir.
And this is Mustafa Gudarzi, the retained architects of the
Okay,
project.
thank you, sir. Does anyone in the audience wish to address this application about a cabana height at 41 Maryvale Crescent? Seeing none. Any comments from our planning department?
Through you, Mr. Chair, no further comment.
Okay, how about our members? Any comments on this existing structure? Ms. Payne? Yeah. No, take your time. That's fine.
So as I understand it, the request, 8 inches, okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
I would request a motion. Yes, Ms. Kalbas.
Thank you. Through you, Mr. Chair, I request to make a motion for agenda item number MV-25-0046, located 41 Mary. Oh, my apologies.
Just a minute. Our member would like to make another point. Can we do that in the middle of a motion? We can. Okay. Okay, go ahead, please.
Well, I would just like to comment that
Sure.
I understand you've discovered it was 8 inches over the height, but this committee should be receiving applications for variances before they're built.
Yeah,
right?
it's a retroactive permit. It's been done, and our office is retained after the fact
Yeah,
that it's been constructed already.
I just want to make that
Yes,
comment. Thank you.
sure.
It's a good point. Okay, we will go back to the motion, if you don't mind redoing it.
Nope,
Yeah,
no problem.
okay.
I'd like to make a motion to approve application number MV-25-0046 located at 41 Maryvale Crescent, subject to the terms and conditions in the city staff report.
Moved by Ms. Kalbas, seconded by Mr. Durazzi. All in favor? Unanimous. It's approved. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Our next agenda item is item D, which is application number MV 25-0027, located at 113B Spruce Avenue.
Good evening, member of the committee. My name is Tom. I'm here to represent the homeowner at 113B Spruce Avenue. Yeah, so for the property there, we're requesting for a minor of a height for the roof. Reason being, it's a low pitch roof, just for future, like, you know, we're gonna put in the ventilation and all the vents and ducts and our the insulation R60, that's about maybe 19 inches in height. So we just don't want to have any issues regarding like too low of a roof. So I'm here for this minor.
So you are asking for a variance for something that's not there right now?
Yes, so the bylaw, I believe it's, let's see.
I just want to be clear.
Yeah. So we're asking for a minor variance. So, okay, so we're asking for less than a foot above just because proper pitch of the roof. So, you know, like
Yeah.
our climate, the runoff, the drainage and stuff, and just especially when we're running all our mechanicals and stuff, you know, so just would be better.
Okay. Thank you. Does anyone in the audience wish to address this application located at 113B Spruce Avenue? Seeing none, any comments from our planning department?
To you, Mr. Chair, no further comment.
Okay, and our members on either side? Yes, Ms. Payne, go ahead.
Through you, Mr. Chair, I would like to ask a question of the planning department. This address, 113 Spruce Avenue, came before us in July for various severances. And am I correct in understanding that this property has now been split into 4 separate lots? And are we looking at the 4th lot this evening?
Through you, Mr. Chair, I do not have the previous decision in front of me at this moment, but the staff report does note that there is one consent application that's associated with this application.
Yeah. And they both have identical homes. Are both homes the same?
Yeah.
So why does the other one doesn't have a variance? I'm just curious. Sorry. No, yeah, it's up to them. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. The one on B, okay, yeah. Because
So-
they look identical, yeah.
Okay, so you're basically looking at the empty lot beside the lot where there is a building. So if it's an empty lot, why can't you design it within the constraints of the bylaw of?
Height down before the bylaw was 35 feet, so now it's the requirement is 36.09. So really we're just asking for 0.91 feet. That's the point. It's just the architectural is already done, everything's done.
I know, but why exceed what is considered to be the outside limit?
Of custom home builds too. So the height, it's not going to be where it's going to overwhelm. We're keeping it very consistent with the neighborhood. So it's not going to affect the streetscape or anything like that.
Thank you for your response.
Thank you.
Okay, any other comments from our members? If none, I would request a motion. Thank you. Mr. Direcci, go ahead.
Through the chair, I would like to make a motion on item D on the agenda. Located at 113B Spruce Avenue, this is file number MV-25-0027. That the application be approved, subject to the terms and conditions in the city's staff report.
Moved by Mr. Direcci, seconded by, okay, Ms. Kalbas, all in favor? Any against? Okay. Did you record that? Yeah. Okay, it is approved. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Our next application is item E on the agenda, which is application number MV 25-0048, located at 35 Harding Boulevard. Yes, sir.
Hi, good evening. My name is Yusuf Navi, and I'm the owner of property 35 Harding Boulevard. And I'm here to tell you guys, and during the construction, we exceeded 52 centimeters in the height. And just respectfully, I'm asking for adjustment.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Does anyone in the audience wish to address this application located at 35 Harding Avenue? None. How about Planning Department? Any comments on there?
Mr. Chair, no further comment.
Okay, before I go to my members, I have a question. This is under construction already, and you have a building permit. It says
Yes.
there is a permit in place.
Yes, we do.
So the permit process did not catch this deficiency? Is it something?
Well, we just noticed, and when we had the as per build, we just noticed that is exceeded. We have to apply for the additional building permit.
You mean additional variance? So you'll have to amend your
Yes.
building permit?
We applied it in the first place, and this is the second time we apply for the building permit.
Okay. So you do have a building permit
Yes, we do.
before you started construction?
Yes, sir.
And somehow something was missed at that time?
Yeah, we just realized that all the basement windows are going to below the grade,
I see.
and we had no choice. We had to just increase it at the time.
Okay, so that deals with the height issue.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What about the frontage and side yard setback? But,
Everything is just by requirement.
okay. Because it seems like you're asking for variances there too. Anyway, thank you.
Thank you.
Any other comments from our members? Yes. Ms. Kalbas first?
Yeah, thank you. Through you, Mr. Chair, could I just ask when was this submitted, this application? When was it submitted to the city? I'm just wondering the additional relief from the new zoning bylaw that was approved in September by City Council. Perhaps those didn't apply when the original
That's most
building
likely.
permit was submitted for.
Sorry, what was the question again?
No, no problem. When was the application applied for?
Application is submitted with architect. I don't have the exact date, but I'm assuming sometimes in September.
Okay.
This year?
Yes. Well, again, this is the second time we are applying for the building permit.
Yes, I'm sorry. When was the first building permit applied for?
And back in 2022, I believe, if I'm
22.
not mistaken, in
Great, thank you.
October 2022.
Okay, thank you.
Oh,
You,
Yes.
through you, Mr. Chair. I don't see anything that I could consider a minor variance about this application. I feel the house has been built
yes, ma'am.
and it's coming to us to approve what are significant deviations from the allowable bylaw limits. I have a real problem and I cannot support this application.
With all respect, I'm not a builder. I didn't really know that we are going to end it up here. And we just learned about it on September, that was a surprise for us. We had no choice. We had to apply for the building permit again. I didn't really know that. It's going to be a long process. And Mrs. Courtney knows everything about it from the beginning. So as I said, I'm not a builder, so it's everything, it didn't go intentionally. That's just by coincidence.
Okay, what is interesting to me on that note, and just for information, is that the new bylaw, your height is okay, you don't need a height variance. And you don't need the other two variances in the new bylaw. So basically, there, no variances required if you're looking at the current bylaw and the old bylaw. Anyway, that's just my observation. Based on that, I think I can support this application, but if there are any other comments from our members, Mr. Duretzi?
Through the chair, just one clarification. I heard you say that the basement windows were going to be below grade. So is that why you raised the house 4 feet? Is that?
4 feet, that was 52 centimeters, not, oh, yeah, you are right. That's what, yeah, that was my mistake.
So is that, am I understanding that correctly? You didn't want to have basement windows that were below grade?
Yes, exactly.
So a change was made
Exactly.
perhaps during construction?
Yes,
Let's
sir.
raise this dwelling?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Questions? I would request a motion. Thank you. Go ahead, Ms. Kelbus, sorry.
Thank you. No, that's okay.
You gotta go.
Through you, Mr. Chair, I'd like to make a motion to approve file number MB-25-0048 located at 35 Harding Boulevard, subject to the terms and conditions in the city staff report.
Moved by Ms. Kelbus, seconded by Mr. Duretzi. All in favor? Against? Oh, you are in favor as well. There we go. Okay.
Well, the explanation
Well, thank you. Yeah. No,
Which-
that makes sense.
really should have been evident to me from the report.
Yeah, they should have mentioned that. Anyway, all in favor, you are approved, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very
for
much.
coming. Yeah. Now, given the fact that item F has been deferred, we will go to 6 Sanderson. If you can come and present, that was original item B in the agenda, file number MV 25-33.
Oh, I have the site plan up? or-
It's on, it's on.
Okay. As you know, this application was before you on July, August. and then
Oh, yeah.
This is third time and I got the site up and down, off and on for several days, and I'm very sorry about it. I didn't notice that earlier. Oh, my bad. Now, so we actually altered the drawings on the design. So from 3 variances at first to 2, and then now we are down to 1, and then we actually improve it from 15 feet to an encroachment of 6 feet gradually from that corner. And the new building is right now behind the existing house. And also, if you make notes that the front curve line, dashed line there, was shown in current bylaw, and both the side yard setback to at 1.2, and we are within, well, as you said last, like the one before, if it is according to the new bylaw, then I don't have to be here because everything is within the new bylaw, and we could make it even bigger too, like 10% bigger than what we have right now.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Does anyone in the audience wish to address this application? Sir?
Good evening, committee. I was looking at the plans there, and I noticed, I didn't notice the last time we were here, I believe it was Mr. Derez suggested or asked if there was any possible way to have the design of the house flipped. I thought that was a great idea until I got home and I saw the light standard there, and it was going to make it impossible. And I was looking at the sketch on the screen there, and I see that the back of the both units, 10 Sanderson and 6 Sanderson, are flush with one another if you take a look at it. So thinking along your lines about flipping it, rather than have a variance for the front yard setback, why not move the unit back so that the front of the properties aren't affected? With all due respect to the planning department, I think 10 Sanderson is impacted. When they come out the front door and they look west, they're going to be looking at an extended wall. You move that back and it's not going to be a problem. I think I understood the applicant to be saying something about the sign for that. I live across the street and I noticed today that there was a sign there, but there wasn't anything before that. And I don't know whether they have to comply with the Planning Act with respect to that, but our friend Pat Pollock asked me to raise that as well. So I'd love it if you gave consideration to making it rear yard variance as opposed to a front yard, and you can see it there. Now I know that the unit has a pool in the back. We've been led to believe that the pool isn't going to be continued. So if it turns out that they plan on using the pool, keeping it and stuff like that, I can see why they wouldn't want to move further back. But I think if anyone's going to be inconvenienced, it should be the applicant and not the owners of 10 Sandersons. The other property on the corner, I don't think, regardless of what you do in the way of the approval, is negatively affected. I really don't. So what we're talking about is 6 Sanderson and 10 Sanderson. And I checked with staff. You have the letters, submissions from Pat Pollock and Rosemary Volpe, and I hope you give it due consideration. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Any other comments from the audience on 6 Sanderson? Seeing none. Any comments from the planning department?
Mr. Chair, no further comment.
Okay. Any further comments from our members before I mention anything? Yes, Mr. Durazzi, go ahead.
Through the chair. Yeah, the last time you were before us, it was once again deferred. I recall my comment was to come up with a compromise between the front yard setback of 10.72 and what you were asking for at that time, 6.1. And you've come up with 8.21, which is a good compromise. In doing so, you eliminated the other variances that you were asking on both previous applications. Correct. All of those things have been addressed.
Yep.
So I think you did an excellent job addressing the concerns of the committee as well as the community. So I have no issue with this application.
Thank you. Thank you.
I would also like to note that you do comply with the new bylaw. If that was in effect, you wouldn't need to be here today. So based on that,
Thank you.
I'm in agreement with Mr. Durazzi, but any other comments? Yes, Ms. Payne, please go ahead.
My primary concern with this application, through you, Mr. Chair, to the applicant, there are 4 tests. You're fine with the bylaws. This is a community that is a stable, mature, established community that has clearly expressed their concerns with the kind of incompatible buildings that are invading their long-established neighborhood. These buildings that tower over their homes, dwarfing number 10 Sanderson in between 2 larger buildings. And they are complaining about the lack of compatibility. And it's noteworthy that just a couple of doors down from 6 Sanderson is a similar large, high home that's now up for sale. And I take note of the letter that mentioned that, and that also mentioned it's been less than a year. And I don't believe it's my business to ask you what your intention is with this home, but I'm just observing a trend where established neighborhoods with residents who've been there for more than 30 years get short shrift from the Committee of Adjustment because we're all listening to the bylaws. But there is an official plan that is encouraging people with gray hair like me to age in place in Richmond Hill. And this is an invasion of that kind of ability to do so. I don't want to be on a soapbox here, but I do feel that this application fails to meet the intention of the official plan, and I would like the other committee members to recognize that. And if you fail one test, you should fail in the application. So that is, I can't support this application.
Appreciate your response, Ms. Payne. We are only to consider the application in terms of the variance requested, which is the front yard setback. It has nothing to do with the height or the massing or the appearance of the building. So on that basis, I think it meets the intent of the official plan as far as I'm concerned. But if there are any more comments, we have a qualified planner. I would defer to her opinion. Go ahead.
Thank you, through you, Mr. Chair. Yes, as a planner, this committee does not deal with the urban design guidelines. Certainly, council is free to implement urban design guidelines in this neighborhood, but that would be at their discretion. It would be inappropriate for us as the Committee of Adjustment to impose those because that is not what the applicant is asking for in front of this committee. So in that perspective, the official plan has to be looked at as a holistic document guiding development throughout the entire city. And in my opinion, this specific application with the one minor variance on a bylaw that will no longer be in place once the consolidated bylaw is in place would be meeting the 4 tests.
More comments from our members? If not, I would request a motion. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Duretzi.
Through the chair, I would like to make a motion for item B on the agenda, located at 6 Sanderson Crescent, file number MV-25-33, that the application be approved, subject to the terms and conditions in the city's staff report.
Moved by Mr. Duretzi, seconded by Ms. Kelbus. All in favor? 3 in favor. Opposed? 1 opposed. It's approved, sir.
Thank you,
sir.
Mr. Chair. Thank you, Ms. Nguyen.
The members in the audience, we are finished with our meeting. We have some other matters to discuss. Would you like, were you just attending to learn or witness? Okay, no problem. Appreciate it. Thank you.
From Annex Developments, and I have a letter here from the owner Italo regarding 11 McCutcheon.
Oh, it's, yeah, we're gonna, yeah.
Oh,
You can stay, you can stay. You don't
sorry,
have to go
thanks.
away. I'm sorry. Thank you. So this would be other items, which we are going to go to next.
Through you, Ms.
We have a request for a complete refund, and maybe you can shed some light on it before we talk about it.
Yes, through you, Mr. Chair. As you may remember, last meeting, you approved a 80% refund for the consent application for 11 McCashin. The owner has asked for reconsideration and is requesting a full refund in light of your decision from the last meeting. The city's position remains the same.
Through the chair, the gentleman who came up earlier mentioned a letter. I don't think,
Is that the same letter that we have here?
do we have a copy of that? I don't think I have.
Do you have this?
I can provide it.
It was on your desk when you came in.
Okay, I didn't see it in my package. I didn't know.
I have it. I have it.
Okay. Okay, through the chair. In terms of the applicant indicating that they were unaware of part lock control, the process had already been in place. I know that the onus is always on the applicant to confirm and do their own research with respect to current status of a lot and lot creation, severance, et cetera. I'd just like to hear staff's opinion in terms of the 100%. I really don't have an issue with giving the additional 20% unless staff confirms that a certain amount of work had been done in terms of circulating this application, et cetera, et cetera. I just want to get a better handle on that. In terms
Through you, Mr. Chair, the application was received and we have an intake process that involves committee staff and our GIS mapping team. Our GIS mapping team created the location map for this application. It was sent to our zoning team for a preliminary zoning review. In that time, the zoning examiner reviewed it, and it was during that review that the manager of zoning spoke with engineering regarding this application, and the engineer remembered that there is a PLC application which was under the address of 7 Poplar Drive, which is right behind 11 McCashin, or right beside 11 McCashin. So it was really because of the circulation that is found, these applicants did not need to go through the consent process, but work had been done on the application through intake, GIS mapping, and partial zoning review.
Go ahead. Ms. Caldas.
Thank you. Through you, Mr. Chair, I just want to clarify through staff, does our fee bylaw have a pre-application or a kind of a pre-consultation fee?
Through you, Mr. Chair, for Committee of Adjustment purposes, we do not have pre-consultation meetings.
Okay, thank you.
Any further questions on this refund? Seeing none?
No, I would just say that if there was a pre-application meeting or pre-application fee, that's how this would be in other application types, but because this is a minor variance and the minor variance fee is quite much lower than any other than subdivision or
much
kind of anything else, then to me, I believe that there was work done by the city and
I agree.
I would be staying with the 80% refund.
Yeah, I mean, it would be kind of, I have a trading personality. I was going to go for a 90% refund, but I don't know if that matters to either side, but I think that might be a sweet compromise. If that would be my intention, if you agree to it, then I might request a motion to do that. Okay, so I would request a motion in that case. Anyone want to do that?
Do we have the application number?
Oh, yeah, here. Do they not mention it in the letter? No, they don't.
I do not have
Staff.
Yeah. Courtney.
Through you, Mr. Chair, the application number was CN 250019.
Ms. Payne has a comment. Just a minute.
I think at the time when the city arrived at this proposal of an 80% refund, all of these factors were considered, assessed, and I would support the 80% refund and leave it at that.
Well, we can entertain any motion. I'm open to both. Yes, Mr. Director, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Through the chair, I would like to make a motion in consideration, also what you said in terms of trying to find a happy medium. Obviously, some things slipped through the cracks, work was done, et cetera. I'd like to make a motion that a 90% refund be given. Application number CN 250019, located at 11 McCashin Street.
Moved by Mr. Retzi, seconded by Ms. Kalbas. All in favor? Against?
That's great.
Okay. There we go. You're gonna get a 90% refund. Okay, have a nice day. Thank you. Okay. We have minutes to go through and
Yes, through you, Mr. Chair, we would move on to the approval of the minutes from the October 23rd meeting.
I'm sorry, I do have one note for the minutes. I believe my name is misspelled. If we could just Control F and replace it, please. That would be lovely. Yeah, sorry, my name is misspelled through.
That'll be corrected.
Can I make the motion then?
anything else?
No.
No? Okay.
I do want to note that Member Payne did give me a small list of edits, so it'd be approval with edits to be made, just for your information.
All right. So I would like to move to approve the minutes with correcting Ms. Kalbas's name and notes that's submitted by Ms. Payne. With those edits, if somebody can move to approve. Ms. Payne, go ahead.
Oh, just a second. Oh, you want me to make a motion?
No, please make a motion. Yeah.
I move that we approve the minutes for the Committee of Adjustment meeting on October 23rd, 2025, with the noted corrections.
Moved by-
Where is it misspelled?
With edits, with your edits.
Okay.
There's no Y in it, right?
Oh,
It's NATALIYA.
Oh, it's the switch.
because I looked at this, which
Yeah.
has been circulated to check the spelling of the name, and
Eh.
it was misspelled here too.
It is.
So it was the quorum log, Committee of Adjustment 2025.
Any,
So it's just, it's
You got
obviously
the
in the
spelling, right?
system.
moved by Ms. Payne, seconded by Ms. Kalbas. All in favor? Minutes have been approved. Do we have anything else before we adjourn today? No? Okay. I would request a motion to adjourn the meeting. Mr. Duretzi?
Yes, I motion to adjourn.
Moved by Mr. Duretzi, seconded by Ms. Payne. All in favor? We are free to go.